You think that it's hard for you to understand all the Season 14 items and all the changes that we got? In this video, we are going to explain every single item change for you to fully understand and be ready for your games. If you like the video and you want to help me out, you know what to do. Like the video and comment below and tell me what do you think about Season 14. Are we going to rank up a little bit too quick? In this season, after so many years, we are going to have so many item changes that we need to have an entire video about it. First of all, we are not going to have any longer the mythic item system. That means that you can play with any item with no limits. Let's start right now with the AD item changes and see what we got. First of all, we got new item complete hybrid, an assassin item that is giving you add lethality ability haste, and also every time that you are killing a champion, going to give you bonus add. Then we got the opportunity, another assassin item. We got add lethality and movement speed. After being out of combat for 8 seconds, you are going to have bonus lethality, and this lethality will last few seconds after damaging the enemy champion. If a champion dies within 3 seconds of damaging them, you're going to have the movement speed effect. Another powerful item. Let's go to the next one. Zeldas is going to have a rework. As you know, we had Zeldas that it was an armor pen item. In the season 14, Zeldas is going to be a lethality and armor pen item. That means that you're going to have add lethality ability haste and of course the armor pen effect, plus of course the slow effect that's going to be only to 50% HP and below target. The next item is going to be the Voltaic, another assassin item that's going to give you add lethality ability haste, and you're going to have bonus damage on your next basic attack and slow the target by 99%. If you remember, this is the old Duskblade that we had before the rework in season 13. Next, we are going to have Titanic Hydra. We had this item before, but right now we are going to have an active effect as we had in the past before the mythic items and stuff. And right now you're going to active and do bonus physical damage to the target and bonus damage to the target behind it as a shock. This is going to be the new divine item that we had in season 13. We are not going to have the divine anymore, and it's going to be the Sundered Sky. This item is giving you add HP, ability haste, and a very, very powerful effect. Every few seconds, your next basic attack is going to crit for 150% and heal for a certain amount plus missing HP. The next item is going to be the Black Cleaver, almost the same, but right now you can't buy this together with the Zeldas. That means that Black Cleaver and Zeldas or any penetration item can't be bought together. We can't anymore buy all the armor reduction and armor pen items and be powerful. That's going to be a huge change. That's why I put the Black Cleaver here. Next is going to be the Spear of Sojin. Spear of Sojin right now is giving you add HP ability haste, and your non-ultimate spells gain 15 ability haste. That's going to be a certain amount of ability haste, not like in season 13. And another new effect is that your spells deal bonus damage effect for each stack. That's going to be a huge new thing. Next is going to be the Sterak. So Sterak right now, first of all, giving you tenacity. If you remember, you had the tenacity effect after gaining the shield, but right now you're going to have it right away. Another big change. And also it's going to give you HP and add as before, plus the huge shield that we all know. Then we got Witchend. Witchend right now is giving you tenacity. Another big change, because overall, as you can see, a lot of items right now will have tenacity on it. While in the past season, we didn't have enough options about tenacity, and we were receiving CC for no reason. So right now we are going to have this, that's also going to give you attack speed, magic resist, tenacity, and of course the bonus on hit damage that we had in season 13. Next we are going to have Eclipse. No more a lethality item. Right now Eclipse is going to be cheaper, it's going to give you add, ability haste, and per 6 seconds, and we are going to see if it's going to remain 6 seconds, you are going to have bonus HP damage effect and a shield. Pretty good change. You can buy this with a cheaper amount, and I think it's going to be very helpful for the Ad Assassin as well, even without using the lethality effect. Then we got another new item, the item Terminus. This item is going to give you add attack speed, apply magic damage on hit effect, but also give you bonus armor, magic resist, and armor and magic penetration while stacking the item. This is going to be a huge change for summons that will do bonus magic and physical damage like Kale, for example, and also having on-hit effects. Another new item is going to be the experimental Hexblade. This item here is going to give you add attack speed, health, gain 30 haste for your ultimate. That's going to be pretty big. And an active effect. After using your ultimate, you're going to have bonus attack speed and movement speed for 8 seconds. This is another big change for add damage dealers that you're going to see affecting this game completely, especially for champions that need their ultimates to apply damage. For example, Olaf, for example, Yi, Renekton, and so on. You're going to see this item being played a lot. Another change is going to be the Hull Breaker. This is going to be a completely new item, and let me tell you why. It's going to give you add HP and movement speed. That remain pretty much the same, but right now the effect is going to be different. And right now you're going to have the passive effect that is giving you bonus damage every 5th basic attack against champions, epic monsters, or towers. That it will have an increased damage effect. So for champions that not using too many basic attacks, that's actually going to be a nerf. For champions that will use attacks pretty fast, you're going to take the towers as fast as before. And of course, it's going to give 20 to 135 bonus armor and magic resist to seeds and super minions. Another thing is going to be the Ravenous Hydra, just like the Titanic. It's going to give you adds, ability haste, lifesteal, and it's going to have an active AoE damage effect. Then you got the Profane Hydra. This item is going to give you adds, lethality, ability haste, deal bonus damage to nearby enemies while you are attacking, and also have an active effect that is also going to deal damage, but also bonus damage to low HP targets. That's going to be pretty much the Hydra for lethality and assassin type users. Another big change, but a very, very expensive item, if you're asking me. Way more expensive than the other Tiamat items. Next, we are going to have the new tank items. The tank items right now got some big changes that is going to affect our Immortal build, so let's pay attention. Daxter right now is not going to give you any more ability haste. This is a change that I saw in many of our items. From now on, the tanks and Immortals won't have enough ability haste into their builds. So Daxter right now is giving you health, armor, magic resist, no more healing on the effect, on the passive effect. And you're going to have the bonus armor and magic resist as you had in the past, but with 30% until out of combat. Iceborne right now is going to be cheaper. It's going to give you HP, armor, and ability haste, plus of course the slow bonus damage effect. The slow effect right now is not going to be as big as before, that we could reach at 60 or 70% slow effect on a single target. And it's going to have the AoE slow effect that it had in the past that is going to scale with HP. Then we got the Dead Man's Blade. Dead Man's Blade right now is actually have a very, very interesting change. First of all, it's giving you HP, armor, movement speed. After moving, you're going to build up the classic movement speed effect, and it's going to have the physical damage on the first attack. But the big change here is that right now, Dead Man's Blade is actually giving you 25% slow resistance. That's going to be very, very useful, especially if you get the boots as well, to have the bonus slow resist. And if you got a lot of champions that got this specific CC, like for example Nasus, you're going to counter him completely. Then we got a completely new item, the Unending Despair. This item is giving you HP, armor, ability haste, and a very, very interesting effect. Every 7 seconds that you're going to be in combat, you're going to deal AoE damage effects on every champion around you. That's going to scale with the level and of course the HP. And you are going to heal for that amount by 250%. Something pretty huge. I'm not sure if this effect will remain the same, but it's a very, very powerful item, and you're going to see a lot of our Immortals to actually use this. Then we got my personal favorite item, the Kaenic Rookern. So this item here is going to give you HP, magic resist, HP regeneration, but that doesn't really matter because what it's giving you is a huge shield. A huge shield that is pretty much the same shield as Galio's W, and it can help you a lot against magic damage. This is going to be another shield item that we can fully use, especially right now that Stone Plate is no longer an option. Then we are going to have the Hollow Radiance. This item is going to be literally the magic resist Sunfire. It's going to have, you're going to have two options right now when you're buying Bami. To go for Sunfire as you had in season 13, and to go for this item. And it's going to give you HP, magic resist, HP regeneration, a burn damage effect like Sunfire, but instead of doing bonus damage as you go on as you are fighting, you're going to have another effect. The extra effect here is going to be every time that you are killing an enemy, doesn't matter if it's going to be a champion or a creep or whatever, you're going to do bonus damage around that target. So even if it's a ranged target that is dying from your Thornmail, for example, you're going to still do AoE damage to that target around that target. So that means that you're going to damage any ranged unit that is around that target as well. Then we go to Warmock's Armor. Warmock's Armor is not the same anymore. First of all, it's giving you movement speed. Movement speed as an item, because it's going to be health, movement speed and 200% base health regen, but also movement speed while having the effect on. The big change here is that right now you need 1300 health bonus to activate the effect, but overall as an item it's way more powerful. And you can realize why, because we are going to have, as the item is right now, up to 15% bonus movement speed. Pretty huge. Then we are going to have another completely new item, the Trailblazer. This item is giving you HP, armor, movement speed, and it's creating a path behind you that is giving movement speed to your allies. Also, your first basic attack after fully charging this is going to do a slow effect. Pretty good item and very cheap as well. Let's go right now to the mages changes. The item for mages will be pretty huge, so pay attention. The biggest change yet is going to be that we don't have any more stopwatch. The stopwatch as an item is completely removed. So what we are going to have here is a new item part for Zonians that is giving you ability power, armor, and the stopwatch effect. But you can only use this one time, and this item costs 1600 gold. That means that no more ad carry support or any other champion that will abuse the stopwatch to use it in team fights. That's going to be one of the biggest changes for season 14, because as you know in your games, it's always going to be a stopwatch user to survive with no HP for no actual reason, or to have Lissandra that's going to use the item twice and so go on. Then we got Zonian. Zonian right now is giving you a very big amount of ability power, armor, and of course the stasis effect that's going to remain the same. Riftmaker got a rework. So Riftmaker right now is giving you ability power, HP, ability haste, and you're going to have a bonus damage effect. And when you got, and the passive effect is going to be for each second in combat with every champion, you're going to deal 2% bonus damage. Up to 10%. At maximum strength, you're going to have 10% Omnivamp as well. And from what I saw, this value is going to be different on melee champions or ranged ones. The biggest change here is that, first of all, you're not going to have the Omnivamp as an instant effect. And you're going to have it only after fully stacking the item. But another big change here is that you're not going to have bonus true damage effect. It's going to be just a bonus damage effect. So no more bonus true damage because you got the Riftmaker and making the tanks just melt. That's going to be pretty huge. Trust me, you're going to see this in your games. Then we got Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame right now is giving you ability power, magic penetration. It's not going to have the bonus magic pen on the shields and stuff, but it's going to have another passive effect. While damaging with magic or true damage targets below 30% HP, you're going to deal 20% increased damage. That's actually pretty insane, because right now mages will have a crit damage effect on the spells. Something that never happened before, and I really love this change, to tell you the truth. Then we got Cosmic Drive. Cosmic Drive got completely reworked and is actually more powerful than ever. Ability power, HP, ability haste, movement speed, and also movement speed after damaging a champion. Without stacks, without anything, you're going to have a bonus movement speed effect just by damaging a champion. That means even with the AoE effect or damage over time effect, you're going to have that bonus damage effect all the time on you. A pretty huge change, and you're going to see this in your games as well. Horizon Focus. This change, guys, it's a nerf, to tell you the truth. We're going to have the ability power, we're going to have the ability haste as well. But you're not going to have bonus damage effect anymore on champions that you are slowing or CCing overall. You're going to have bonus damage effect only with abilities that is going to be at 700 range or greater. You are going to reveal them and deal 10% bonus damage to these targets. Then we got the Liandry's. Liandry's right now is not the same at all. It's going to give you ability power, health, no more mana, no more ability haste, and you're going to have the bonus HP damage effect, but also it's going to give you bonus damage effect. This damage effect is going to also stack with Riftmaker, and you can activate it and do up to 16% bonus damage, something super powerful. So I can see Riftmaker and Liandry's to be played all the time together. A completely new item one more time, Storm Surge. What this item does is going to give you ability power, magic penetration, movement speed. After dealing 35% of champion's maximum health within 2.5 seconds, you are going to have a bonus 25% movement speed effect for 2 seconds. But also after 2 seconds, and that's important, after 2 seconds you are also going to do bonus damage to the target and also earn gold. That's actually a pretty powerful effect for burst mages, and you're going to see us using this item a lot. Very powerful. I think it's going to be a little bit nerfed after a while, but we're going to see as we go on. The new Ludens. Right now Ludens is going to be Luden's companion. Is not going to give you any more magic penetration. It's going to give you ability power, mana, ability haste, and it's going to have a completely different effect. Not exactly completely, but you're not going to have the bonus movement speed effect, and that's going to be the biggest change. So overall, you're going to have some stacks. After damaging a champion, you're going to do bonus damage to them or to the targets around you. But even after activating this effect, you're not going to have the movement speed bonus effect that we had as Ludens, and that's pretty same. Another big change here. We are going to have the Crypt Bloom. This item is going to be the second option after Void Staff. It's going to give you ability power, it's going to give you ability power, 30% magic penetration instead of 40% that you got on Void Staff. But it's also going to give you ability haste and a very powerful healing effect. So right now, that's going to be insane. After taking a takedown, and if you damage the champion with 3 seconds, you're going to create a healing Nova area effect that's going to heal with while scaling with your ability power. That means that right now mages also got a healing effect to help themselves but also their allies. That's one of the biggest changes for mages. Even if you think the other items are pretty powerful, I think that this change here will affect overall all the magic damage into the game, because everybody's going to buy this item. Then we got the Down Core. That is a support item, of course. It's giving you ability power, ability haste, 150% base mana generation, again 3% heal and seal power, and 5 ability power per 100% base mana regen. Gain 18 summoner spell haste. To tell you the truth, this is supposed to be a support item, but I feel like that this item can be very powerful on mages as well, or on champions that will use heals and seals even without being exactly support. And then we got Void Staff that right now will have higher price and is going to give you the 40% magic penetration effect that we talked before. So the difference between these two magic penetration effects will be that the one is going to give you 10% less magic pen, but it's going to give you ability haste and also healing effect. I'm not sure that this item will remain the same. It's actually way too OP for this to remain the same, so I don't know. Next, we are going to the favorite chains of all the support mains. Right now, support role got literally a rework. And when I'm saying a rework, I mean overall support items weren't as powerful as legendary items. No matter how you saw that in season 13, you never had the same power spike. But from now on, the support items will give you extra bonus damage effects, utility effects, or everything that you can imagine of. First of all, the start item for supports will be the World of Atlas. It's giving you gold per 10 seconds, mana regen, HP regen, and health. After completing the first quest, it's going to go into the runic compass. This is going to give you increased gold per 10 seconds effect, bonus health regen, bonus mana regen, and bonus HP. Then, after finishing the second and last quest, then you're going to have a 5 support item choices. First is going to be the Celestial Opposition. This is going to be a support tank item that is giving you gold per 10 seconds, HP regeneration, mana regen, and health, but the passive effect is giving you damage reduction for 2 seconds after taking damage from a champion. When the seal breaks, unleash a shockwave around and slow the targets by 50% for 1.5 seconds. Refresh after not taking damage for 20 seconds. As you can imagine, this is going to be a must-to-have engage type support that need to receive some damage and reduce the damage that they are receiving. And remember that these items here going to be completely free. You are not upgrade them with gold. You are just finishing the quest and you got a power spike right away without doing a thing. Then you got a damage type support item. It's going to give you the same stats as all support items, but the passive effect is going to be different. After using an ability, your next attack is enhanced with an additional bonus physical damage effect, increasing the damage that they take by 12% or 8% for 6 seconds. As you can imagine, this item is going to be a pretty big deal. You are going to do bonus damage, but also increase the damage that your teammates and you are doing to the target from any source. It's the same thing as press the attack. You are increasing the damage from creeps, from towers, from champions, and that's going to be with a 1.5 seconds cooldown effect. Pretty low. I think that's going to change after a while, but for now we got this. Then we got the Solstice. I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right. It's going to give you the same effect as the other items, and with a 20 seconds cooldown effect, slowing, immobilizing an enemy champion restores 120 health and grants 90 movement speed for 4 seconds to you and the nearby ally with the lowest health. This is going to be a support item. That means that after slowing or immobilizing a target, you're going to have a healing effect for free per 20 seconds. Another big change. Then we got the Dream Maker. Dream Maker is going to have the same stats as we said, and with a 8 seconds cooldown effect, you're going to gain a blue Dream Bubble and a purple Dream Bubble every 8 seconds. Healing and shielding another ally blows both Dream Bubbles to them and empowers them for 3 seconds. Blue Bubble reduces 140 incoming damage on the next hit, and Purple Bubble grants 90 magic damage on the next hit. This looking a little bit too broken, if you are asking me. So with an 8 seconds effect, you are going to have these effects on your allies. So when you are healing on shielding your AD carry or overall your teammates, they are going to have a bonus effect like this. That's a pretty big deal. If you think that the other effects were powerful, then I think that's going to be the most broken yet. The last item is going to be the Zazag's Realm Spike. So this item here is for mages. Mages support. With 9 seconds cooldown, dealing ability damage to a champion causes an explosion at their current location that damages the target and the nearby enemies, dealing 53 plus 3% of their max health as magic damage. As you can imagine, with 9 seconds, that means you can use burst skill non-stop and apply damage effect that not only got a flat number but also max HP damage effect. A pretty huge deal. This is going to be the support items, and I feel like from all the items that we talk, the support ones will be the ones that will change the meta of the game. From now on, support role is not going to be as it was before. Right now, you have an important role into the game, but it's also going to affect how the game will proceed with the choices the support will have on the support items. Tell me what do you think about that, because I played some support games and I have to say that I'm feeling like 10 times more powerful than Season 13. I think I tried to cover all the item changes. If I forget about any item, just comment below and tell me about it. Overall, tell me what do you think about the Season 14 changes with the new items. This video tried to cover all the changes for you to know what to expect in your games. The next videos will be about the guides, will be about the builds, will be about the map changes, and overall all the changes that we are going to have except items. And if you want to watch more of videos like this, then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, because Season 14 is here and all of our new series will start. And you're going to enjoy the absolute distraction of little foods with style. Also, we are going to upload content on our second YouTube channel that got all the short type content. That means that all the full gameplays will also be there as a shorter version of 8 to 10 minutes for you to enjoy if you don't have time to watch the full gameplay. So go there, check it out. Everything that you need is going to be in the description below. And another tip for you guys, on every video that you are seeing on our channel, in every single video description, I got a detailed build about runes and items. So overall, always check the description of each video if you think that you don't know how to build your champion. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.